everything that we do. That's what OUDNA is.
I love the atmosphere, I love the coaches, I love the players, it's Oklahoma. So, you come here and you want to win games, and we will win games. So it's just like it's a different mentality, than places that I've been. So it's just like it's a championship mentality, not just a conference championship, a national champion mentality. So you just try to build together with the guys, and I've been surprised with the guys that I've came in with, just how they take me in and treat me like a brother. I feel like I've known these guys my whole life.
My dream growing up was always like play Division I football and get a scholarship. Like that, since I was 3, like I've been saying that. So like even like it's not like necessarily my dream school, but I'm always blessed to be in this spot because other people don't have this. So I'm always grateful for what I have, and being at a great program like Oklahoma, growing up, like the great players who've been through here. Like I just want to be the next great one. So just being here and seeing all these people like on the walls and stuff kind of just pushes you to be great, trying to be great every day.
Who wouldn't want to be a part of Oklahoma, to be honest? It's like just the history. You walk down the halls and you're like, damn, like I want to be on these walls one day, to be honest, because it means so much. And I feel like the day you're on one of these walls, like you're never going to be forgotten.
Oklahoma football was big and big, so I feel like every Saturday somebody was having something at their house for Oklahoma football, and all the people that I've grown up with were Oklahoma fans. So I feel like just the fan base itself, and growing up and seeing people put on tailgates at their house and inviting people over just to watch Oklahoma football is crazy to think about that I'm playing for them right now.
Just coming from a tradition of winning and just championships and Heismans that all came before me. It's an honor playing for Oklahoma, and can't wait to add on to that history and go get another national championship later down the road.
Sometimes I take it for granted. Like I wake up and I play for the University of Oklahoma right now. And a lot of people from back home text me and be like, congratulations on making the move to Oklahoma. But it's just like, it's crazy just to think about that I'm here right now. And it's full circle because I took visits here in high school. So I think like being with Coach Venables and being in the culture, just the culture of this place is amazing. So I feel like just being a small part of it makes a big difference in my life.
What I love most about Oklahoma was just the team kind of feel. I think that kind of goes back to just Coach Venables and how he wants the team to look. On my visit, everyone was just super nice and was very welcoming to me and my family. That's what I love most about Oklahoma, and that's what I was kind of looking for in a home. Is just kind of that family-oriented type of team. I'm really close. I really like having relationships, and I feel like so far I have a relationship with every single person on the team, coach, and just everyone in the background. Everyone here is really nice, and that's what I love most about Oklahoma.
I feel like it's real love when you come in the building. It's people from all around the world. We come here and have the same goal. So I feel like the coaches, they do a good job of like recruiting the right guys here. Like I feel like all the guys in the locker room, we all have similarities in a way. Like even off the field, like we all like doing the same stuff. So I feel like it's just a great like atmosphere to be around.
The same type of mentality and the same type of team that I think Coach Venables, envisions, and just it's a loving culture. Everyone's here for each other. There's a pretty strong bond between everyone. I think everyone's pretty close. I love every single guy in there. I'd go line up there, play a game with those type of guys every single day if I could. But I haven't seen a change in the culture. In fact, it's staying consistent. That's what I really love most about Oklahoma and this team, is that nothing's changed, and then there wasn't just smoke in the mirror of just on my visit. It's been consistent. So
it's going to be amazing. I feel like everybody's doubting us, and besides the people in this building and the people and our fans, I feel like it's time to shock the world. I really do feel like that. I feel like you just feel it when you walk through the building, and you can feel it when you go against the offense, or when they make plays and we make plays. It's just a competitive nature that doesn't come around very often. I feel like with the offense and defense and special teams working together, I feel like we're gonna shock a lot of people, and I feel like this season isn't gonna be like any other season that they've seen. Come in, be better than what I was before, get better every day. And just come in and make an impact and try to make the team better, prove myself and go out there and try to be a leader for the guys and, try to build bonds. I feel like building bonds with everybody was the biggest thing that I feel like went better than everything else. The football play, it's football at the end of the day, but I feel like the bonds that I've made with offensive guys, defensive guys, I feel like that was the biggest thing.
I wanted to build a lot of relationships and show some leadership and bring a lot of confidence to these guys. I've only been here for so long, so I don't know everybody as well as I'll know them in the fall. But showing that I believe in them and that I'm gonna throw the ball up to them in a one-on-one and that I have confidence in them and stuff like that. And then getting the O-line, getting them right, and they're doing a great job, but showing them that I believe in them too by sitting in the pocket and just being a leader. And I never had the urge to I have to go prove myself because I knew it would happen naturally. Confident enough to know that, and I think it did happen, and nobody's questioning me, which is a great feeling, and I think I'm doing a good job.
It's been fun, is what I'll say. Learning a lot. Learning some college football. Learning more about the game, getting better at it. Then coming down to the academic side of it too. It's really good seeing what college works like as a student athlete. Seeing how much resources has been put for us to be successful, and how much people are in place to succeed. And at the same time, it's also just up to us just to get better every single day. Or up to me, wanting to get better every single day. So I'm working on that, doing that every single day, and just keep going to the top, man.
Definitely just to improve every day. Some days aren't gonna go as well as you want it to be, but just improving every day and focusing on the little things is really what I need to get better at. Off last season, just focusing in on the little things that I need to do to become a better player every day. We know last year wasn't the standard here at Oklahoma, so we're fighting every day to change that, and we want to win the championship. So our mentality going into this year is we're trying to beat everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. We know we have a tough schedule, but that's an opportunity for us to just get better each game and just prove ourselves right. We're kind of just trying to carry the same killer mentality that we had last year. Some things didn't go our way last year, but I feel like no matter what, we always fought and tried to just come back and just do anything we could to help the team. Offensive-wise, I feel like the culture has changed. The energy in practices went up. It's competitive. It's very competitive. Guys talking trash, but after practice, dapping everybody up, making sure we're all good still. So it's definitely been fun being in practice and just having that competition every day.
Learning against this new offense during spring ball, I would say the most exciting thing this season is the offense, because we're talking about every day. It's something new, and as soon as they score during spring ball, you're like, wow, this is really our offense type of thing.
The fans are gonna love this season just because it's a different ball game than what Oklahoma put out last year, and just being able to put the ball in the hands of John Mateer, I feel like that makes a big difference. Just having him on that side, and he's a great person. I feel like he brings a culture to life, because he isn't a cocky dude or doesn't go out there and it's not all about him. When I first met him, I didn't even know that he was John Mateer. I just thought he was John. I didn't know that he was the quarterback that everybody was talking about. So just building a relationship with him before I even got to know him, as a person, I feel like that's the guy you want leading your team.
Me and Coach Arbuckle's relationship is pretty good. It's real good. I've known him for a long time now, and having a coach I've known for so long. And we built a great relationship on the field, but also off the field. He believes in me probably more than I believe myself sometimes, which means a lot to me. And he trusts me with everything. And I know his family. I know his son. We have a deep relationship that's going to keep growing and keep morphing into what we need it to be. He's a great person, and I trust him trust him with a lot, and he's going to do a great job, and it was kind of a no-brainer to keep him as my coach in the portal.
Last year it was real indeed, but this year it feels different. I don't know how to really explain it, but it feels like this could be our year for real. Like, I know people say that a lot, but if you guys are around us and you can feel the energy for yourself, and you'll really see that this year is going to be the year.
Really good practice, man, right there. Really, really good practice. A lot of things to learn from. Both there's good and bad, a lot of competitive plays, and again, it went back and forth. A lot of tough lessons to learn. This game, again, will punish you when you don't do the little things right. It'll reward you when we do the little things, okay? It'll reward you when you do the little things right. That being said, we had some situationals there where we can't lose our poise, lose our mind in the emotion of the moment. Okay, we talk about poise under pressure. That means I do what's right when it's the right time to do it. Does that make sense? Remember, you're gonna earn trust and respect by your performance and your consistency on this practice field. Okay, you're gonna earn the trust and the respect of your coaches and your teammates by both your performance and your consistency. Okay, you play like this, it's gonna be hard to earn any kind of trust. All right, the best players that any of us have ever coached, and any of you guys have been around, they don't have to be, way up here. As long as they're like this, okay? They show up every day at a very high level, okay? A very high level. Okay, the inconsistencies will get you beat, so make sure we're focused on doing that. All right, the most challenging and difficult moments, all the habits that we create out here is what we're gonna fall back on. You guys got it? Okay, all the fundamentals, all the work that we put together, man, okay? Throughout the course of the year, practice, walkthroughs, meeting room, we're gonna fall back on that in the most challenging times of the game. All right, make sure that it works in our favor, okay?
I don't really think about the expectations too much. It's definitely not, I don't put pressure on myself. I think it's real important to focus on the daily and my own process and teaching all the guys the new offense that we're bringing in. And we had success last year, and there's a lot of talented guys in this offense, so I think we'll do a good job. Yeah, there's probably a couple expectations out there. I was successful last year, and the offense was successful last year, but I don't look into it. I have expectations for myself, and I believe those are higher than the expectations that anybody puts on me. So if I'm letting anybody down, it's probably myself, because I do believe that you might as well be delusional about your goals. What do you have to lose, you know? And then if I'm delusional and I go for it and I come up a little close, it's still gonna be damn good. But I don't look into it. I do have Twitter. Might be deleting Twitter soon. I probably will. But I don't look into it. I don't read the comments, and everybody can have their own opinion, but I know it actually matters. Good job. Good job. Good job. It's been smooth. I mean, knowing the coaches here has made it real easy, and all the support staff here has really helped me get into my house and know the schedule and everything. And then the players brought me in day one, threw me in the front of the line when we had our strength and conditioning day one, and we never looked back. You know, I was working hard with them, and they did a great job, and I think I did pretty good. So building relationships has been great, and making a lot of new friends, and it's been smooth sailing. I love a lot about Oklahoma. I've been here for a couple months now, and the amount of support I've gotten from all the OU fans. There's a lot of OU fans I've found out from every state, every city. There's a lot on Twitter too. They chat, which is good. You know, I'm feeling it now. As long as I'm doing good, I'll feel it, and if we do bad, I'll definitely feel there's a lot of fans too, but you know. And then just the history, there's so much history, so many Heisman Trophy winners and national championships and championships, and it's just normal here, you know, and we plan on doing that again. But it's awesome. Being around winners is a good feeling, and being tested to be a winner is a great feeling. I've had a lot of close friends throughout my whole life. They're huge Oklahoma fans. One of my good buddies goes to school here, another one. We all hang out, and it's all pretty surreal. I mean, I'm a quarterback Oklahoma Sooners, you know, it's wild. Like, but I'm here and I feel blessed to do it, and it's close to home, which is great. My family loves it, obviously, because I'm so close, but I mean, it goes back to like the expectations and the pressure. I think it's just a privilege and an opportunity to be here and work as hard as I can with all the resources I have and the great teammates I have around me to just put my best performance on the field. A lot of my friends growing up like Oklahoma, and they talk about it a lot. And one of my good friends has Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield on his wall, like, and I would go in his room and ask about it and not realize how rich the history is, but now he's telling me all about it, calling me dumb for asking those questions when we were younger, so yeah. I kept them in the loop the whole time. I didn't think they actually believed it. Obviously couldn't tell them everything because I trust them, but say somebody looks at their phone, the beans get spilled, and then we're all cooked. But they told them, and I told them, and they were all obviously excited, and my parents were really excited because I'm closer to home, and it's really surreal that it's happened out this way, and I feel like only God can make it happen like this, and he did, and here I am playing for the Boomer Sooners. But it's great, you know, this is a great opportunity to go from a historic university and play alongside of a lot of very, very successful people that have been in my same position. So I'd say the best thing is that I could ask them for advice, and they're willing to give it to me just because of the position I'm in and the position they were in. It's freaking Oklahoma, dude. Like, it's freaking Oklahoma. And there's a lot that comes with that. But it means the world to me, and I'm putting in a lot of hard work to make it happen for y'all. My why, I'd say, is comes from my parents. They taught me everything I know, all the morals that I live by, and they've done a lot for me. So if I could give them a real peaceful, easy rest of their life, that would mean the world to me. And if I can just bring them along, and they could see the cool atmospheres of the games and the speeches I have to give in the future, hopefully, and they'll go to different places because I'm going to different places, and they love it. They love me to death, and I do it all for them, and I love when they see me succeed because I hope they know I do it because they put me on the path that I'm at. And yeah, I'd say my parents are my why, and I just do it for them.
It was crazy just being out there. It was my first time being in front of Oklahoma fans as the person that they were rooting for. So it was kind of fun, you know, going out there and interacting with the fans, and they showed a lot of love, and it was crazy that they came out just to watch us, you know, go run around, and it's crazy to be able to put on a performance and go out there and have fun and do kicking challenges and interact with the fans and just, you know, have a good time with everybody.
It was super cool, you know, especially seeing the kids and stuff, like, who maybe you didn't think, like, people would know your name, but people just yelling your name, and you're, like, just seeing people that you have fans, like, it just makes you, like, want to really just be great because, like, people are just really looking up to you. So it really encourages me to, like, get better every day, you know. There's people that want to be in your spot, and there's people looking at you, so I just want to be a good example for the younger people. And then seeing the fans that are so passionate about Oklahoma football, it's really like the reason I came here. You know, people like take it seriously around here, and same within the team, within the coaches. Like, everything is just taking another level, just trying to get better every day. Really, like, growing up, like, I love football all my life, so I would always like watch the games and like look at the stats and stuff like that. So like in college football, like, that's all I would watch. Like the national championship, like seeing people like that, like that's always where I wanted to be. So being like playing college football is kind of different, but it just kind of just reminds me to just be grateful because I'm blessed. Like, this has been my dream, and like some people have this dream, but they don't get here. So I'm just trying to get better every day from that, and just remembering like how I got here, and all the people that have helped me get here.
Yeah, I stayed out there to make sure everybody got autographed. I've seen people do it in the past, and I've always loved it.
Yeah, Crimson Combine was cool to see. It was definitely unique in a way. at the end, signing all those autographs was really fun to me. I never really had the opportunity to do that before, and I made sure I'd sign every single autograph for every single kid and person that wanted one. I know as a kid that I would have loved to have the opportunity to get as many autographs as possible. And so as a kid, there was a couple times where I'd try and get an autograph and it'd be hard from one of the players that I really liked. So having that opportunity on the field for the kids is amazing. And then on the flip side, being in that type of just setting and just being like blessed. I mean, to be in that position to have people want my autograph it's just amazing to me.